He jumps back as the screen flashes, water explodes, a loud snap echoes, and a tiny creature just stunned its prey with a force stronger than a gunshot. "What was that?" he shouts, eyes wide, heart racing. His friend leans closer, calm but smiling. "That is a pistol shrimp." He blinks in disbelief. "Something that small did that?" The friend nods, and that's just the beginning. Curiosity turns into shock as they keep watching. The ocean reveals another creature, the mantis shrimp. It moves slowly, then suddenly strikes. The impact is so fast it's almost invisible. "Did you see that?" he gasps. "That punch can break shells, glass, anything in its way," the friend explains. He shakes his head. "Humans can't even come close to that." The realization hits. Some animals already have powers beyond human ability. The video cuts to the sky. An eagle glides effortlessly, eyes locked on the ground far below. "There's no way it can see that," he says. "It can," the friend replies. "Eagles see up to 5 times sharper than humans." He leans forward, amazed. "So what looks like nothing to us is clear to them?" Exactly. The tension builds. Darkness fills the next scene. A bat flies through the night, twisting, turning, never crashing. "How is it flying in complete darkness?" he whispers. "It uses sound," the friend explains. "Echolocation. It sends out waves and reads the echoes." He pauses, stunned. "So it's seeing without eyes?" "Yes." If this is blowing your mind already, this is the perfect moment to like the video and subscribe, because the next powers will make you question everything you thought you knew about animals. The scene shifts underwater again. A quiet creature moves slowly, the electric eel. "It looks harmless," he says. "Watch," the friend replies. Suddenly, a burst of electricity shoots through the water. He jumps. "Whoa, that's real electricity?" "Yes," the friend says. "Enough to stun or even stop its prey." He shakes his head. "Imagine carrying electricity inside your body." The story escalates again. A chameleon appears, standing still on a branch. He watches closely. "Why is it not moving?" "Look closer," the friend says. Slowly, the chameleon changes color, blending into its surroundings. He gasps. "It just disappeared." "It adapts to survive," the friend explains. Then comes the octopus. It doesn't just change color, it shifts shape, mimics movements, and blends perfectly into the environment. "That's not camouflage," he says. "That's transformation." The friend nods. "It can pretend to be other animals." His voice drops. "That's like a superpower." The tension rises higher. A gecko climbs a wall effortlessly. He stares in disbelief. How is it not falling? Tiny structures on its feet create strong grip, the friend explains. "So it can walk anywhere?" he asks. "Almost anywhere." Then suddenly, a small beetle appears. "It looks normal," he says cautiously. "Wait for it," the friend replies. The beetle releases a hot chemical spray. He steps back instantly. "What was that?" "It defends itself by spraying boiling chemicals," the friend explains calmly. He shakes his head again. "That's like carrying a weapon inside your body." Silence follows for a moment. Then the final creature appears under a microscope, the tardigrade. "It looks tiny," he says. "It is," the friend replies. "But it can survive extreme heat, freezing cold, radiation, even space." He freezes. "Space?" "Yes." His voice drops slowly. "So it can survive where humans can't?" "Exactly." Everything clicks at once. He looks down at his hands. "So humans aren't the strongest, or the fastest, or the most powerful?" The friend smiles slightly. "Not physically." "Then what makes us special?" he asks quietly. The friend leans closer. "We understand these powers." He pauses. "Think about it," the friend continues. "We study animals and turn their abilities into technology." He begins to connect the dots. Planes inspired by birds, sonar inspired by bats, cameras inspired by eagle vision, electric systems inspired by creatures like the eel. "So our power is learning?" he asks. Exactly. The realization lands deeply. The world is full of creatures with abilities humans can't match, but humans have the ability to observe, learn, and adapt. And that changes everything. Now the question turns to you. If you could choose one animal power, which would it be? Super strength like the mantis shrimp? Sharp vision like the eagle? Or invisibility like the octopus? Drop your answer in the comments right now. Let's see which power wins. If this story amazed you, hit the like button so more people can discover how powerful nature truly is. And don't forget to subscribe, because the next story might reveal something even more unbelievable hiding in the natural world. Because the truth is simple. Nature is full of superpowers. We just have to open our eyes to see them. He leans closer to the screen, eyes locked, mind racing. Wait, if animals already have all these powers, why don't humans? He asks, almost frustrated now. His friend exhales slowly, then points at the screen. Because humans were never designed to win with strength, he says. We were designed to win with understanding. He shakes his head, still processing everything. But it feels unfair, he mutters. A tiny shrimp can create a shockwave. A bird can see from miles away. A creature can survive space, and we can't even see in the dark properly. The friend smiles slightly. Keep watching. The screen shows a human building something. A submarine sonar system. What's that? He asks. That's inspired by bats, the friend replies. Humans studied how bats use echolocation, then copied it. The next clip shows a high-resolution camera lens. That's based on how animals see, the friend continues, especially birds. Then comes a robotic arm moving at incredible speed. Even machines are inspired by creatures like the mantis shrimp, he adds. He slowly sits back, realization creeping in. So, we don't have the powers, but we recreate them? Exactly, the friend nods. The emotional shift begins. He no longer feels weak, he feels aware. The video cuts back to the animals again, the shrimp snapping, the eagle hunting, the octopus blending. Every creature has its advantage, the friend says softly, but only humans can learn from all of them. He stares at the screen, this time with a different expression. Respect. Nature isn't just powerful, he says quietly. It's teaching us. The friend nods. And the more we learn, he adds, the more powerful we become. A brief silence follows. Then he suddenly leans forward again, energized. Okay, but if you had to choose one, just one power, what would it be? The friend laughs. That's easy. Which one? He asks quickly. Vision like an eagle, the friend replies. To see things others can't, he smirks. I'd take the octopus power, disappearing whenever I want. They both laugh, but the question hangs in the air, and now it shifts to the viewer. If you were given just one of these abilities, what would you choose? Think about it carefully. Would you want strength, speed, invisibility, or survival beyond human limits? Drop your answer in the comments right now. Your choice might surprise someone else watching. He looks back at the screen one last time, now seeing it differently. Not as entertainment, but as a lesson. Animals don't just live in this world, he says slowly. They master it in ways we're still trying to understand. The friend nods. And that's why we study them, he replies. Because every ability we discover brings us one step closer to unlocking our own potential. The screen fades slightly, showing flashes of animals using their abilities, fast, powerful, precise. Then it stops. He takes a deep breath. I'll never look at animals the same way again, he admits. And that's the turning point. The fear is gone. The disbelief is gone. Now there's curiosity, respect, and inspiration. If this story changed how you see the natural world, don't just keep it to yourself. Hit the like button so more people can discover how incredible these creatures really are. Share this with someone who loves animals. You might open their eyes to something they've never noticed before. And most importantly, subscribe, because the next story might reveal even deeper secrets hidden in nature that could completely change how you see the world. Because the truth is simple. Animals may have the powers, but humans have the ability to understand them. And that might be the greatest power of all.